Live. All right. We are live on YouTube. How's everybody doing today? Let me just make sure this is in alignment here as best as possible. How are you all doing today? It's a beautiful yet brisk Saturday afternoon or early evening here in the San Francisco Bay Area where I'm at, shortly after 4 p.m. Pacific time and shortly after 7 p.m. Eastern time. I hope you all have started off your weekend on the most amazing note or foot, however you want to say it. I have. And this is going to be a very special stream today to thank each and every one of you that wished me a very happy birthday, very happy 48th birthday yesterday. I was just very, very overwhelmed. I've actually been very, very overwhelmed. I got an itch on my nose, sorry. Been very overwhelmed lately. I've got some people coming, so I'm waiting for them to pass on my path. There they are. So we're gonna roll. We're gonna roll. Like Steve Winwood used to say back in the 80s, roll with it, baby. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing today. But I want to thank each and every one of you for wishing me a happy birthday, and I also want to apologize at the same time for not personally responding to each and every one of you like I used to back in the days. And I'm sure most people understand nowadays. The modern world's become very crazy, especially if you're a content creator like me. If you're a content creator on YouTube and you're constantly recording videos, editing videos, uploading videos, right? And you're doing live streams and you're really trying to get your message out and move your business forward, it really, really, really sucks up a lot of your time. It does. It sucks up pretty much most of your time. But you know what? No matter how much time it takes, you have to find time to thank those and give praise to those that have supported you through thick and thin. And, there are a lot of great people that have supported me for quite some time. And most of them are not even on YouTube. Well, they're probably on YouTube. They just probably don't follow me on YouTube. I've got a pretty big network on Facebook of over 4,000 people. On my friends thing, I used to have like 4,500, but I lost a lot of people. A lot of people got tired of Eli, and that happens. When you post a lot and you're as active as I am, you're going to lose people. But hey, that leaves a space open for new people to join in the future, right? I've also got a pretty big network of over 2,000 people on LinkedIn. I promote my stuff there, and I've just been getting a ton of birthday wishes, and I'm very thankful and grateful for all of those. I hope to one day, maybe sooner than you think, I'll share more about that in just a little bit here, I'll be able to hire some people to help me do what I do and maybe offload some of the work. Now, here's the thing. I actually enjoy the entire process of, creating YouTube videos and doing live streams. I enjoy the aspect of, coming on camera and speaking with you folks. I've done public speaking for many decades, so I enjoy that. I also, enjoy talking about many different topics, having, great discussions with other people and sharing, my opinion and hearing other people's opinions. But I also enjoy the technical aspect. I'm a very tech-savvy guy, and I love computers. I love rendering videos or shooting videos and rendering videos and getting nice mics set up in the perfect position to get great audio and, using the highest quality video when I do pre-recorded videos now, 4K, 60 frames per second. I take a lot of pride in what I do. So, even when it comes to the point of where I know I'm going to need to offload some of this to grow further, it's going to be hard to let it go because that's part of the aspect I enjoy as a YouTuber, and as a content creator in general. I enjoy the technical aspect of it, right? And I also enjoy the actual purpose of whatever content I'm creating, such as the topic I'm talking about and speaking about it and being on camera, etc. Hey, Lewis, how you doing, bro? Welcome to the show. Good Saturday evening to you out there in Texas, brother. Thank you for your support. Sorry I haven't been that active in the Coach Eli moderator group page or moderator group chat, private group chat behind the scenes on Facebook lately. I did send a few voicemails through that group earlier. I know you saw them and you responded, but thank you for that, Lewis. Thank you for everything, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the birthday wishes, too. But anyway, there's just a bunch to talk about here on this video. I'm going to do, or on this stream, I'm going to do 3 laps and then go and relax because I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I was hanging out with my lady on my birthday, and she kept me up all night and got me up early. Baby, I'm not complaining if you're watching, okay? I know you're listening to me probably while you're at work, or you will hear this. I'm not complaining. I just want to put a smile on your face, all right? But yeah, she kept me up all night and got me up in the morning early. And I think you could figure out what probably happened, what will definitely happen in between, right? Then you have these guys out here on YouTube through this manosphere. I'm going to talk about the manosphere a little bit today too, because I did a 2-part video series that I released. I released part 1 earlier today. I'll share my thoughts about that. It's interesting what's happening to that video. A lot of people that don't like me are probably wondering what's going on. A lot of people are probably saying, Eli, you buying views? You buying views and buying subs, Eli? See, that's, and I haven't even paid attention. I don't pay attention to drama anymore. That's why I'm moving forward, right? But I'll clarify it. I'll clarify it for you folks, and I'll tell you what. If I have to show receipts, I'll show receipts too. If I have to do a stream from the studio, I don't feel the need to prove anything to anyone, especially drama people that are going to say, oh, yeah, he's buying views, he's buying subs, right? If I absolutely have to show receipts, no problem, but I don't feel the need to do that. But I'll share a little more about that in a little bit. Yeah, we're going to talk about the manosphere a little bit today because, man, we've got some creators out here on YouTube with no disrespect. I want to help everyone, including these creators. We have some creators out here that, I've been actually accused of being a phony and a fraud, right? I've been accused of that, right? But I always practice what I preach, right? And I've always had a girlfriend. And I was going to say these manosphere guys, right? Some of them, not all of them. Some of them are good guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to categorize everyone in the manosphere, right? But a lot of these guys that are insecure and immature and they can't get women, they'll call guys like me incels, right? They'll call me an incel, or they will call me, Gen X, right? You're going to call me Gen X, right? Oh, yeah, shut up, Gen X, right? Come on, brother. If you only knew what I was doing last night compared to what you were doing with one of your hands, then that'd be a different story, right? I'm not saying that to show off right now. I don't feel the need to show off that, I can get a woman and have a girlfriend and do things opposite of what incels do. Incel stands for involuntary celibate, right? That's what these insecure, immature, and unstable guys, unhappy guys, are doing. They're projecting, right? They're going to call me C-U-C-K Eli, and they're going to call me incel, and they're going to call me beta mon, right? I'm a beta mon, right? Someone clip that and put it out there out of context, saying I'm a beta mon, right? That's what these guys do. I've actually met some of the, I've encountered some of the most pathetic excuse of men out here on YouTube. I have just never, ever, ever, ever seen men throughout any period of time, since the internet's been out and even before that time, right, that have behaved in the way many of these men behave nowadays, especially out here on YouTube. Like I've said before in the past, I'll say it again. There's a famous entrepreneur out there. Many people know him. His name is Gary Vaynerchuk. He goes by the name of Gary V, right, for short. And he says, social media isn't changing us. It's exposing us, right? Right? But going back, excuse me, I have a sore throat lozenge in my throat. I swallowed, some, it drains in your throat. I went down the wrong tube, which is what I'm trying to say. So, okay, I'm back now. No, I'm not dying. I'm good. Right? So, social media isn't changing us. It's exposing us, right? And going back to the part where, people have said, "Oh, Eli, you're a phony. You're a fraud," right? So what's phony about me? What am I fraudulent about, right? I've always had a relationship. I even share things that happen within my relationship for example purposes. On my previous channel, I used to bring my ex-girlfriend on the channel until these trolls and haters attacked her and her family because they were just trying to get at me, right? How pathetic is that? These guys were jealous that I had a good woman and we were making great videos, positive videos to help people, because these guys were so insecure, immature, and incels and what else? Betamons, right? They attacked myself and my lady, and I didn't know how to handle it back then because I've been on YouTube since it came out, but I never attempted to be a real full-time YouTuber until my former channel, so I had no clue about trolls and haters, right? You know what's funny, Lewis? If you're still there, there's one guy out here. One guy out here. Everyone else that used to troll me has moved past me, right? I've been ignoring everybody, including this one guy. This one guy continues to thumb me down every single day. He thumbs me down about 20 times. And what happens? YouTube removes like 60 to 70% of them by the next day. Yeah, I'm not going to mention who he is. We talk about it behind the scenes, and that's as far as it goes. We don't need to give him any notoriety, right? But he's probably watching right now. This guy stalks me all day, every day, right? This guy would rather spend his entire days trolling me on YouTube, thumbing me down, even though you can no longer see the public dislike count or the dislike count publicly, which is what I'm trying to say. He still does it, right? And he thinks it triggers me, right? And he thinks it's affecting my growth, right? Probably because he's an idiot. Well, yeah, that's safe to say, Lewis. I mean, I had better things to do last night, Lewis, like snuggle in a nice bed with my lady and do some things that he probably wasn't doing. And I believe this guy has a girlfriend. What does he tell his girlfriend? Hey, babe, I'll get to bed in a few hours. You get started without me. I got to go troll Eli on YouTube. Oh, that sounds great, right? That's every woman's fantasy is to be with a man that makes her wait in the bedroom in lieu of trolling some guy on the internet. You know, Louis, this is the kind of guy that used to talk about me and say, he used to say, boy, I want to cut his tongue off, right? Some people used to say, oh, he's flapping his beak, right? However you want to say it, I could care less. I've got a great message here to share with the world, and it's finally starting to get out on the surface. It's finally starting to roll above and beyond the trolls and haters. And I'll share more about that in just a little bit. But yeah, that dude is here right now. I see the amount of people. We have 12 people here right now, Lewis. It jumps up to 15 or 16. What he does is he has like multiple browsers open, right? Or multiple tabs on Chrome or Firefox or Opera browser or Safari or whatever, right? This dude has multiple accounts, multiple VPNs, all that stuff, right? I got to find a way to get those dislikes to stick on Eli. I'm only sharing this because I want you folks to learn to rise above this like I did. It's comical to me, right? But this one dude, you're watching, dude. And hey, listen, bro, Merry Christmas to you and your family, all right? You know what? Hope all is well with you, man. Seriously. I do have a heart, regardless of what you think, right? But yeah, this dude is the only one that still, like, just can't stand to see me grow and put out a positive message. He feels I don't deserve that. He feels I'm a phony and a fraud. All right? Wow. Well, here's the thing. There are a lot of people, and let me just get the topic here. Obviously, I've been kind of doing a long prelude here, and I'm gonna have to stop at the restroom. I thought I was gonna make it this live stream without hitting the restroom, but in a minute or so, I'm gonna hit the restroom and go off the air for a second, folks. So don't go anywhere. I will be back. But the topic is, well, let's start the show. Welcome to Navigating the Modern World with Coach Eli, the Walking with Purpose live edition, live from Red Morton Park in beautiful but brisk and chilly Redwood City, California. This is episode number 188, and the topic today is thank you to everyone for the birthday wishes, and what's next? Question mark, question mark, question mark, 3 question marks, right? One more time. Thank you to everyone for all the birthday wishes. And what's next? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Folks, I'm going to go off the air for a few to use the restroom. I'll be back in a few. Do not go anywhere. See you in a bit. All right. All right, folks. We should be back live. Man, no one even sticks around for a couple minutes for me to drain the lizard. We had 12 people here, and then they took off. Now they're probably going to come back. They're going to notice I'm live. Is that you, Harold's Random Videos? Hey, Harold, how you doing, brother? Let me know if you can hear me, bro. I should be back. How's it going, Harold, man? Happy holidays to you and your family and your friends. Hopefully all is going well. I'm just going to wait for a few people to get back. Wow, we got 5 thumbs up already. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. So let's just wait another minute or two so people can realize, hey, Eli's back after using the little boys' room, right? I'm waiting for that. Oh, there they are. We're back to 8 now. My super troll that's been trolling me for years is loading up new suck accounts to thumb me down from other VPNs and other web browsers and try to bypass YouTube's and Google's very highly sophisticated system of removing fake dislikes and fake views, right? Anyway, let's continue. So, once again, before I get into some of the other stuff, what's next? This is kind of like an impromptu, random stream. Thank you to everyone that wished me a happy birthday yesterday or throughout the course of the week. I know some people will, do it early on in the week. Some people, but most people will wait until the night before your birthday or on your birthday. So you get hammered like the night before or the day before and on your birthday and part of the next day too. And then it starts to come back down to reality, especially if you have a pretty big social media presence like I do, like on Facebook and LinkedIn, like I mentioned earlier, and even on Twitter. But I think I do put my birthday on Twitter, but I don't think Twitter actually alerts people of your birthday. If they go to your profile, they can see it, right? But yeah, thank you again. Again, my apologies for not individually getting back to each and every one of you. Just know in my head and heart, I truly care about all you folks. I've been very focused on creating tons of content nonstop, especially pre-recorded videos lately that are going to continue. Hey, I just had my 48th birthday yesterday, and Christmas is now 6 days away, right? Less than 6 days after today, right? 5 days, right? And I'm still going to be pumping out content like I have been for the last month, and I'm going to share you why. That's an on-track vehicle they deliver for Amazon usually. I'm going to tell you why I've been doing it, what I've been trying to get out of it, and what actually happened today. That's probably startling many people that have known me for a while, especially these trolls and haters, right? So I've been putting out content for over a month now, 7 days a week, pre-recorded content. Most days you get at least 2 pre-recorded videos from me. Some days you get 3 pre-recorded videos. The days I only put out 2 pre-recorded videos, I try to put out a live stream. So I've been working tirelessly for the last month plus during the busiest time of the year, having a girlfriend, having family and other obligations. I've been working tirelessly, and I've found the time and made the time to produce content at the level I've been producing it at. And why? Because I want to move my message forward. Why? Because I know if I want to trigger the YouTube algorithm to further get my message out there to a new audience besides these pathetic drama people, that I've moved past over a year plus ago, and they still want to grab onto my let's just call it my lower region, okay? They want to grab on my lower region, especially this one super troll that just is obsessed with me, right? This is going to trigger him to try to thumb me down more. I see the numbers. Like once I go on my laptop, you can see the dislike numbers behind the scenes, right? On YouTube Studio. You can't see it on the app. You can see it on your laptop or desktop, a desktop version of Studio, right? I see how many dislikes this one dude spends all day every day to do, right? And then the next morning, I see like 60 to 70% or more sometimes, they get removed. So I don't know why you keep doing it, bro. I don't know. Like, I'm just saying, I'm poking fun at you now, right? I'm poking fun at you now. I'm just wondering, what are you getting out of this, bro? Do you like it when I talk about you, bro? Does that soothe your ego, bro? Or, I mean, I don't know, dude. What would you like me to do, bro? Now, I'm not gonna watch your videos or anything. I'm just saying, dude. Like, I don't watch your videos. I don't react to your videos like I did in the past years ago, right? I pay you no attention, but you're infatuated with Coach Eli. I think everyone is, right? I say that humbly, right? To people that are non-trolls, I'm not a egotistical type of guy. But when it comes to grown-ass men that behave like 2-year-old female dogs, that's a different story, right? Grown-ass men, like I said earlier, that will put their sexy girlfriend on hold, make her wait in the bed because he got a notification on his phone that Eli just put out a video. I got to go hit all the sock accounts and the virtual private networks and the multiple tabs, right, on my laptop or desktop, and I got to thumb him down. Hey, Harold. Are you still around, Harold? Did you just pop on in and take off, bro? Be nice to chat with you a little bit, man. So, let me share with you folks why I've been cranking out content like it's out of style. Because I set a goal for myself at some point in 2022, preferably by January, by the end of January 2022, I wanted to trigger the YouTube algorithm. So what happened? What happened today? Okay. Well, earlier on this week, I decided to do a video regarding the manosphere. The manosphere is basically an audience of men of all ages that come out on YouTube or other social media platforms, and they talk about their issues with women. They talk about modern day feminism and how it's affected relationships and all that, right? That's the manosphere, right? And there are a lot of guys in the manosphere, right? And even if you technically aren't like a groupie in the manosphere, let's call them groupies, right? Anyone that follows this type of content is basically following manosphere-ish type of content, right? All right? And there are some things that happen with a channel called Fresh and Fit. Many of you know the Fresh and Fit channel. It's a couple of African American guys that are, running a podcast from their nice apartment, like in Florida. I think they're in Miami or somewhere near Miami, Florida. And they bring on hot girls to their show, blah, 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 right? Now, I'm not going to talk any further about them because I shared my thoughts about them in part 2 of a video series I released part 1 of earlier today. And when I heard what these guys did, they're playing the copyright system. They're trying to silence other manosphere creators that are doing reaction videos on them. When at the same time, Fresh and Fit channel, Myron and Fresh, that's what they both go by, okay? They do reaction videos using other creators' content, and these creators don't flag Myron and Fresh down for copyright, but Myron and Fresh lately has been copyright striking anyone that uses any part of their content, even under fair use, even if it's only a small portion, right? And I shared my thoughts about it in this series I decided to record earlier on this week that I released earlier today. I released part 1 earlier today. It was a 40-minute video regarding the the truth about the manosphere, the unsurprising truth of the manosphere, I believe I called it, part 1, right? 40-minute video in 4K at 60 frames per second. Me sitting on my couch, not using anyone's clips, just myself and the camera. That's all I need. Sure, I can do reaction videos, but I'm not going to sit here and do an honest reaction and do it the proper fair use way with some of these people, and they get a little butthurt, so they file a copyright takedown notice on my channel for something that's fair use, and YouTube has to take it down, right? And then I have to file a counter notification, and then, wait, wait for, the 2-week period after the counter notification's approved to see if these people are going to sue me. And if they don't sue me within 2 weeks, then my video gets reinstated, right? I'm just tired of dealing with that game. I've dealt with that game before in the past, but that's this whole thing that happened with this Fresh and Fit channel, and how I've seen other Manosphere creators respond to it, right? And just how I've seen other Manosphere creators really, not have the best interest of helping out these young men or any of the men that follow them for the right reasons. It's all about money for them, right? And I'm not saying I don't want to make money. No, I do want to make money, but my services are legit. I'm a coach. I sell, phone coaching and email coaching, right? I don't sell any fancy packages on, if you do this, you're guaranteed to get her to fall in love with you or sleep with you on the first date. Normally priced at $299.99, but today for you only, it's $49.97 if you sign up right now, right? This is just an example, okay? Example purposes, YouTube, right? I don't do that kind of crap. I give most of my content away for free. I make, ad revenue from YouTube. And if you guys want to donate, if you get value, you can through super chats and super stickers if I'm live, or you can, you send a donation to my PayPal or Cash App, which those links are below in the description. That's if you want, right? And soon, more channels are going to get this thing called Super Thanks, if you're a part of the YouTube Partner Program, where you'll be able to make a donation through the Google YouTube system on pre-recorded videos. Now, a lot of channels already have it. It's in beta right now, but YouTube said by the end of the year, all creators will get it. I'm assuming by the end of this year, in January, all members of the YouTube Partner Program will have Super Thanks and be able to accept donations on pre-recorded videos in the same ways super chats and super stickers are sent through live streams. Pretty great idea. They should put it live for everyone. I don't know why they would need to beta test it any longer. I've seen it on other channels and it works great. So open up the floodgates, YouTube. You'll make more money. We'll make more money, right? But all good things come in good time. It's all good. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. So I put out that video earlier today, part 1. I had it scheduled because I uploaded it, a few days ago, right? A day or two ago before I released it today. I scheduled it for 8 a.m. Pacific time, 11 a.m. Eastern time. And I was just getting up with my lady at our hotel room that we stayed at last night. And so I saw it published. The notification went off on her phone too. I checked it about a half an hour later, and it had like 75, 80 views. And then I checked it an hour after that, and it shot up to like 400 views. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, there were some people in the past that would buy my channel views and YouTube would remove them. I've never bought views or subs ever, right? But there have been some people that have done that, to try to trigger me and get a reaction from me or try to stunt my growth. So I'm thinking to myself, oh man, are these trolls back again buying views? So it's amazing that the YouTube Studio and Studio in general, they give you so many more live stats. Right now, you can actually see traffic sources and where your traffic is coming from as the views come in live. So I went onto my YouTube Studio app, and I'm sitting there, I'm looking, where are these views coming from? And it said suggested videos. I'm like, holy shit. I triggered the YouTube algorithm finally. After 5 years of doing this, I triggered the YouTube algorithm. I was talking about a hot topic, but it also is in alignment with what I do. Trending topic, I tagged in Fresh and Fit. Yeah, many people did. Yeah, because I'm talking about them. I'm doing a reaction video. Perfectly fine. Shared my thoughts. I was honest. I wasn't hateful. I was just honest, right? I do my criticism and commentary in respectful, professional, and mature ways. So, around 12 o'clock, noon, Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, before my lady and I parted ways, she had to go to work, and I needed to come home and start rendering some other videos and do this live stream. I had this all planned. The views had shot up to like almost 800. I'm like, this is some fluke. I got to check this out when I get home on my laptop, right, through the desktop version of YouTube Studio. I get home. I go on my laptop. There are now over 1,000 views on this video. I go in there, and the majority of the traffic is coming from suggested videos. And then YouTube shows you in detail now. It says what part is suggested. It says up next, or what's the other one? Homepage, or up next, right? Because when you're on a laptop or desktop watching videos, the up next is the video set to go next. If you look at the right, it shows all the videos in sequence. And if yours is the very next one, that's the video that relates closest to the current video you're watching that YouTube feels would keep you on the platform longer, right? So I was like, wow, holy shit. I was like, wow, all this hard work and dedication now starting to pay off, right? Now, I don't know where it's at right now, right? I don't know. Maybe it's at 1.2, 1.3. And I don't know how long it's going to keep triggering the algorithm, because I need to get more refined data. After a day or two, it'll tell me the actual average view duration. The average view duration is kind of, YouTube will show that to you within a few hours after your video publishes. But it's not as accurate as it is 2 days later, right? So I got to wait to see that. But for right now, that video is hitting the algorithm. It's being suggested everywhere to these manosphere people outside of this drama manosphere group that's been trolling me for a while, right? So it's hitting a new audience. And the funny thing is, these and listen to my super troll, bro. Listen, you should give it up, bro. You had your fun, right? There's nothing you could do about this, right? Because me triggering the algorithm, I know how I'm going to continue to trigger it, bro. I'm going to continue getting a new audience, and nothing you do is gonna even be a blip on the radar anymore, dude. You're gonna have to give up, or you're gonna drive yourself and your lady insane, dude. I'm just saying, brother. You know. And I don't feel the need to show receipts like I mentioned earlier on the stream, right? I don't feel the need to show receipts. But if I absolutely have to show receipts that's come from suggested, I'll do a live stream and do that. But I don't feel the need. I don't feel the need to show that. And by the way, here's another thing. When people buy you views, those views are botted views. YouTube removes all of those. So you'll see when these views stick that they're legit views. All right? Now, what's some other scrutiny people are going to say? Oh, Eli's talking smack about the manosphere. That's the only reason why he tagged in Fresh and Fit. That's the only reason why he's getting over 1,000 views. Of course. I optimized my video for that. You do the same thing. So does that make you a hypocrite? Or are you trying to get a reaction from me because you got nothing but drama on your channel, right? So it's okay for you to tag people in and tag me in every goddamn post on your community wall, but I can't tag in one creator that I'm legitimately talking about and making a legitimate reaction video to. That's how pathetic these people are. It's all about reactionary stuff to them, right? They're trying to trigger me. And see, here's the thing. The only thing I try to trigger is the YouTube algorithm. I don't try to trigger anyone at all. I'm not here to trigger any one of you, but I know some of you are getting triggered because you perceive me to be better than you. No disrespect. And I'm not trying to be better than you. I'm just trying to help as many men and women as possible get the best possible grips on their lives so that way they can accomplish whatever their heart desires. You could be one of those people. We could be working together in a more positive way, but you're choosing not to. Why? Because you're unhappy deep within. You can't do what I do because you don't have the presence for it. You don't have the experience for it. You don't have the testicle fortitude for it. You don't. Right? Here's the thing. I can come out now, 5 years later after I've been doing this, knowing how to handle myself out here on YouTube and handling the trolls and haters, and I can speak my mind. And that's what I'm going to do. That's how I'm going to help people. I'm going to speak my mind. Raw and real. Right? I'm not giving a damn what the wrong people say and only focusing on the people that truly care about what I'm saying because I want to help people that are open to the help. I don't want to deal with people that are just out here being bad actors like YouTube calls them, right? YouTube calls these people bad actors. We're taking a stronger stance against bad actors, right? Oh, and they have, speaking of which, another thing, right? Another thing, I still have some minor connections to this former drama group, right? And, you know, I've been hearing some stories lately that certain content creators, you know, had their channels shut down over the past few months or so, right? These are people that have had multiple channels shut down. And, you know, I talk about this behind the scenes because I have no care to talk about it publicly usually, but for example purposes, I'll share this. You know, to the people that are growing channels and they're using hateful and abusive and inappropriate content and attacking people and doing things that knowingly violate the terms of service, right? Why do you keep doing that when you know you're going to be shut down? Some of these channels I heard were almost monetized and they got taken down right before they got monetized. So you do all that work, right? You do all that work, you're about to get monetized, but because you can't stop talking smack about people, whether you mean it or not, whether it's for fake entertainment or not, because you can't stop doing that, it catches up to you and you get shut down for violating the terms of service. I'm not here to criticize any of these people or attack them. I'm here to say, look, why don't you rise above that and create some positive content and not just go live every day and do drama panels? Why don't you create some nice pre-recorded videos like I do and do some editing? Because a lot of these people, they're capable of editing. I know they are. They're capable of creating great videos and editing, right? But because they can't rise above the hate and the drama, because I'm waiting for that car to go and they're not going. So I'm going to go this way. I think that's a big Suburban, right? Because these people can't rise above hateful and inappropriate and drama content, right? Because when they try to create real content, they get 5 or 10 views, right? Just like I did. I was getting 5, 10, 20, 30, 50 views. And I had to work my ass putting out 2 to 3 videos a day for 5, 6 weeks straight after running this channel for 3 years. And finally I triggered the YouTube algorithm today. And who knows? I'm putting out part 2 of that video tomorrow, and who knows? It may trigger it again, or it may get nothing for views. That video tomorrow might only get 5 or 10 or 50 views. But I'm working. I'm busting my ass. I'm creating real content. And I'm not deliberately and purposefully, same thing, attacking people and making things up at times. And even if certain things are true about people that these people are saying, I mean, come on. You can't rise above that and create something great? Because all these people, even these drama people, they have a purpose. They have a purpose outside of drama. They're all capable of doing something amazing, similar as I'm doing, right? But they just don't want to work. That's the bottom line. They don't want to work. They don't want to do the work. Let me wait for these people to pass. I'm on lap number 2. I'm going to do one more lap. These people don't want to work. And even the people out there that have been trying to suck me back in, and you're not going to get me sucked back in, which is what I'm trying to say. Okay? To those people, whether you love me or hate me or, see me as a lol cow or, whatever, right? Okay? You know what? The truth is the truth. And effort is effort. And the one thing you have no choice but giving me, whether you like me or not, is my work ethic and the amount of videos I've been putting out and how consistent I have been compared to other people that you may be, trying to beef with or suck back into your vortex. Folks, I'm gonna really go back to, doing these live streams and keeping them very raw and real. Very raw and real, right? Because these live streams, these are not gonna set my channel off. These are gonna be only for my pre-existing audience as a bonus, right? And like I've said before, I'll say it again, and I've more so started to see this, which is why I went the pre-recorded video route again, like I did on my former channel. Okay? Pre-recorded videos. Short videos, anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, maybe sometimes 30 minutes, depending on how good your content is. Those are the videos that are going to trigger the YouTube algorithm at some point if you keep doing them. But you never know when it's going to happen, and you got to put out a ton of them before it does happen, usually. And once it happens, you can't let off. You got to keep going. No, now, here's the thing, guys. Why do you think, here's another tip. Why do you think I broke down this manosphere video into two parts? The experienced YouTubers know the answer to that. Number one, I had a feeling this might get me some good traction. I didn't know it was going to trigger the YouTube algorithm, but I thought this video would get me 100 to 200 views, maybe 300. Boy, did I underestimate. All right? But why do you think I put out this video in two parts? This video was a total of 70 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes, right? Part 1 is 40 minutes, part 2 is 30 minutes. Why did I do that? Because not only is this now 2 pieces of content instead of 1, it's a more consumable format. And now the people that have watched part 1 are going to be in suspense until part 2 gets released tomorrow. Once again at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, part 2 of my Manosphere video. The unsurprising truth of the Fresh and Fit channel and other Manosphere creators. I'm going to get more into it tomorrow on part 2 than I did on part 1 today. It's about a 30-minute video, right? So you've got 2 videos instead of 1, and instead of 1 video being an hour and 10 minutes, it's 2 videos practically around 30 to 40 minutes each, right? More consumable and 2 videos. And now this first one, part 1, I don't know if I'd call it going viral. Maybe, maybe it is called going viral. When you trigger suggested videos on YouTube, that's the hardest thing to do, is to trigger the YouTube algorithm to suggest your videos, right? That's the most difficult damn thing to do. If you can do that 2 or 3 times and you got like 10 or 20,000 views out of that and pick up some subscribers, that's when your channel starts to really, really go, right? Right? But yeah, because this video took off through suggested videos, there's a great chance that part 2 tomorrow might go off in suggested videos, linking off of part 1 and linking off of other videos these Manosphere people are watching, right? These videos, you see the pattern here? These are related videos, right? YouTube's going to serve up people related content that they think is going to keep on the platform longer. Now again, tomorrow, I was going to do one more lap. Why was I already heading back to my car? I still have some time. I need to get a third lap in. Now, like I said, tomorrow, when that video is released, it may not trigger the algorithm. It may only get me 5, 10, 20, 30, or 50 views, right? Or it might take off greater than the other. Who knows? I'm not going to be upset either way. I'm just saying I'm going to keep moving forward and creating pre-recorded content consistently, right? Because once you trigger that algorithm, if you keep doing the same things you've been doing, that's what's working. Eventually, it's going to get triggered at a greater level. Maybe I'll get 10,000 or 20,000 views, right? But I could have never done that doing drama shit show live stream panels all day, every day. I'm trying to give even you drama people some advice. I do care about everyone, right? I love everyone no matter what you think about me, right? Stop wasting your time with drama, long 5-6 hour drama panels, right? Do something that's more related to your purpose. Do something that you know you can give back to this world in a positive way. And create videos on it constantly like I do. All day, every day. You know, these drama shit show creators, right? That do these 5 or 6 hour drama panels every single night, right? You know how many pre-recorded videos I can make during that time? I could record literally 12 pre-recorded videos in 4K 60 frames per second. Bulk record them, right? During that time, right? And then take the next week or so in between doing other things and edit them out, chop them up, and upload them, and have 12 pieces of content where you guys have one crappy piece of content that's not going to be viewed on the replay, right? And yeah, sure, maybe you're getting super chats and you're getting drama donations and all that crap, right? But that's such a limited market, such a limited thing, right? You're limited to your reach and potential, right? I mean, if you folks want to continue doing that, you know, and going down that route of constantly rebuilding channels because they're getting shut down due to your hateful, abusive, and inappropriate content, due to the things you're doing that are getting you that traction, that's on you. I would hate to start over right now. I would. If I had to, I would. But I don't create hateful content. I don't create abusive content. I create positive, uplifting content to truly help people. That's where my value proposition is at, which is what I'm trying to say. That's where my value proposition is. So we've got some people outside here playing some Christmas music. So I'm going to try to speak over it so that way that, you know, my microphone doesn't pick it up in a car just drove by. So like I said before, YouTube has programmed their artificial intelligence for their content ID system, for the copyright claim system, to not give copyright claims for incidental background music. I think there's a fancy way they can figure it out. I've never had a copyright claim, and I've passed by some music while walking at the park before in other areas. But when I do hear music, I tend to usually run, or I speak louder so it drowns out that that copyrighted music in the background. And yes, Christmas music, folks, is copyrighted. So if you're doing live streams or pre-recorded videos and using, you know, Christmas music, most of it's copyrighted. You will get a content ID claim. Anyway, I'm going to have to take off my glasses here in a second when I get over here. It's getting a little bit dark. Yeah, I will say this, folks. It's been a hell of a journey. And I'm going to be very, very clear because I know I'm going to get a lot of scrutiny even for talking about this in this video. See, people like me, good YouTubers, real good people, they're always going to get scrutiny from the crappy people, right? Okay? I'm not getting cocky, and I'm not going to stop producing content at the level I have been doing it because I'm not out of the woods yet, and I don't plan on being out of the woods for a while. I'm going to stay in the woods and do my work. I'm going to stay in the woods and work. And keep working, unlike most of you folks, like I said, that create drama content. That's not work. You think creating drama content and doing drama panels, right, for a few super chats, you think that's work? That's not work. That's not work. And if you're a guy running those panels, I can understand women running those panels every now and then because women are emotional beings, right? But if you're a dude that does shit like that, you run these drama panels, right? That's pathetic. That's not work. That's you acting like a little 2-year-old female dog. That's you just coming out on the internet whining and complaining and getting other people to just join you, in your misery, right? That's not work. Do some real work. And then let's talk. All right? But I'm not getting cocky at all. No. Am I proud of the accomplishment? Yes, I am. Okay? Am I curious to see what's going to happen? Sure, anyone would be, right? But am I laying off the gas pedal? Fuck no. Absolutely not. I'm not laying off the gas pedal. And folks, throughout this whole entire time before this video went I don't know if I'd call it viral, maybe semi-viral. It hit suggested. It triggered the YouTube algorithm. Before this video today that finally triggered the YouTube algorithm, right? And I forgot what I was going to say about that. I had something really interesting to share. What I'm saying is that I'm no different now, and I'm not going to be any different after this. I'm not changing my level of production. I'm not changing my attitude or anything at all. I'm going to keep moving forward and keep working my ass off. I hope I've made myself clear. I was going to take off my glasses and I forgot, so let me take them off. Give me a second here. So now coming up in 2022, let me talk about that for a little bit because I'm going to be going off the air probably in about 15 to 20 minutes. Got another 15 minutes or so on this walk, on my last lap, my third lap. In 2022, I put out a video, I think it was yesterday, if I remember correctly. I've been putting out a ton of videos regarding collaboration in 2022. And I'm looking to collab with serious collaborators. I'm looking to collaborate with non-drama-centric content creators. I'm looking to collaborate with some psychologists or other life coaches or business coaches, other self-help gurus, etc. I'm looking to collaborate with non-drama-centric, real, professional, and mature content creators to do some interviews in the new year. Maybe we can interview each other on both of our channels, or we can do some live stream interviews or stuff like that. I'm also looking to collaborate with certain creators from the manosphere that are good creators and that are leading guys down the right path. I'm not going to mention any specifically, but if you are a manosphere content creator that's doing things the right way, whether you're a coach, hang on a second, I wanted to wait for that guy to pass by. He's on rollerblades. Whether you're a coach or you don't label yourself a coach, but you talk about similar topics as I do, right? But you are a mature and secure and down to earth and easy to get along with type of creator, whether you're a man or a woman, I want to work with you. And I want to work with women too. Ladies, I'm not excluding you, you know. There's no such thing as the woman sphere out here on YouTube. I guess maybe there is, but there's no label for it, right? Right? The manosphere is, where guys go to talk about the stuff that women actually talk about on other platforms like TikTok and stuff like that, right? Or on Reddit, right? But I want to work with you folks. And I've got a lot of value to provide. I'm going to keep pushing it. Lots of value to provide regarding business and personal topics. I'm an expert on modern world dating. I think the only person that probably knows, or maybe a few people that know modern world dating better than me, is probably Coach Corey Wayne and Coach Dan Bacon from Australia. And I'm pretty much at their level of knowledge, not at subscribers, and my business is not at their level yet, but my knowledge is at their level. And I'm willing to work with you folks. Now's the time to do it before it gets to the point of where things blow up and I have less time. Now's the time to come on board and work with me so we can grow together and then continue working together. Because once certain creators, once any creator gets to a certain point, it's not as easy to work with people that aren't at your level. I want to work with people at my level and grow together. That's what I want to do. That's all I've ever wanted to do. We got 13 people here right now. Thank you so much for spending part of your Saturday evening with me. To my lady behind the scenes, if you're around, hope your day is going well. And I'm probably going to eat some leftovers from our Mexican dinner we had last night after I'm done with this, and then I'm probably going to take an Epsom salt bath, and I know you're not getting off until after 10 or so. I'm actually not going out with my family tonight. We're going to end up doing it more than likely tomorrow for my birthday. I'm supposed to go out with my family tonight, but plans have changed, so it's all good. Not a big deal. I've got plenty to do. I got more videos to render and more to record. Another thing, folks, I really want to start focusing more on topics that will best benefit you folks. But I need to know what those topics are. And you can email me at coacheli@coacheliasmelas.com or comment on my YouTube channel now. Like I've been saying all along, because this one super troll that's still watching me right now, right? Still trying to log into newer VPNs or other VPNs and other sock accounts to try to thumb me down as much as possible, right? This dude has also been commenting on my channel, and my held for review box is stopping your messages, bro. And you're trying to change the spelling of certain profane words to bypass my filter, bro, and that automatically tells me it's you. It's just so pathetic, man. I mean, come on, dude. Listen, man. I'm a grown-ass man, and you know what? We went back and forth for a little while, dude, and it was very immature, an unprofessional thing for the both of us to do. I own it, man. I made some mistakes. When you gonna own it and move forward, bro? When are you gonna own it and move forward, bro? I mean, if you don't, that's okay. You can troll me for the rest of your life. It's not gonna affect me, because I'm moving past you, bro. But what I was saying, I was mentioning this because I can tell which comments are legit and which are not, right? I have such a great troll radar. I know how trolls write. I know their sock account styles, the sock account name styles, right? So what I'm saying is, if you're going to reach out to me and you're legit, give me some ideas on certain topics you want me to discuss. And I'll talk about those topics. And I'll do some reaction videos too. Now, I don't know if I'll do reaction videos to any Manosphere creators, because this is the problem. The problem is, some of these Manosphere dudes, like I said, some of you guys, many of you, most of you, behave like a 2-year-old female dog, like a little teeny female chihuahua, right? Because you guys can't take criticism, right? So you copyright strike people for that, right? And before, people say, I used to not be able to take criticism. No, I always have been able to take criticism. What I've always shut out is trolling. There's a difference between being trolled and giving someone constructive criticism, right? I've always been open to criticism, and I've always taken criticism. But when people are trolling and trying to make you a lolcow, that's not criticism, that's stupidity. That's pathetic stupidity, especially when men do it that are in their 30s and 40s and beyond and 50s. I got trolls that are in their 50s trolling me. This one super troll is in his 50s. Let me just wait for this person to pass. Yeah. He's got this nice dog there. Excellent. I got to say, I'm really pleased with the auto exposure on the iPhone 12 Pro Max. So yeah, guys and gals, and ladies too. Yes, I've been focusing a lot more on my content to guys lately, but I've focused some of it on women too. I talk about men and women. Listen, men and women are equally responsible for the way modern world dating is nowadays and the way the world is. You guys out there that blame women for everything, you do that because you can't admit your faults. You can't own up to what you fucked up at, right? And when I call you out on that, you get triggered and dislike me because you can't stand the truth. Just like Jack Nicklaus in A Few Good Men. You want the truth? You can't handle the truth, right? Watch A Few Good Men. To you guys out there that can't handle the truth. All right? That's a hell of a movie. Those were the good old days where Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise made some great movies, right? You guys can't handle the truth. That's why you project and you thumb down. The people that thumb down and project, they can't handle the truth, right? I can't believe that grown-ass 50-year-old guy is probably so triggered right now. And he's getting more attention from me tonight without mentioning his name than he has in the last year. He's getting his rocks off of it. That's fantastic, sir. I'm glad I can entertain you on a Saturday evening. Well, Eli's live, baby. I gotta drop everything. This dude literally drops everything. It doesn't matter when I post the video or go live. Literally within minutes, I have a couple thumbs down from him, right? And then it gets, throughout the day, it gets up to like 15 or 20, right? And then it stops because he has no more sock accounts or YouTube locks him out, right? or the rest stop. They start not sticking, right? And what happens the next day? Like I said, 60 to 70% of them, they go away. Literally, it goes down from like 20 thumbs up to like 7 or 5. Sorry. It goes from like 20 thumbs down. 20 thumbs down to like 7 or 5 thumbs down. So I don't know. I don't know what value this guy's getting off of it. Maybe he's just that bored. Maybe his life is so insignificant. Maybe he feels so insignificant that this is his significance. I don't know. This is definitely not a significant way to live life. I'll tell you that. All right, folks, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We've got 13 in the box right now. We're at an hour and 11 minutes. I got 3 laps in today, and that's good. I'll tell you, I was tired earlier. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. Obviously, you know why. Well, I didn't sleep all night because I was on my iPhone with my hot chick in the bed, just, letting her do her thing. And I was just on my iPhone trolling, other manosphere dudes on YouTube rather than doing other things with my lady. That's what I was doing. I was trolling on YouTube from my hotel's bedroom. I want to cut off his tongue. That Eli is triggering me. Oh, I can't stand that Eli guy, right? He's triggering me. I want to cut off his tongue. There you go, bro. I had a little fun on this stream today, right? Not the most mature thing to do to stick out a tongue at a troll on YouTube, but hey, this is just a live stream I'm having fun at. Back to serious business once it's over, right? I'm not saying that most of this stream wasn't serious. It was. Sometimes we've got to have a little fun, right? Without humor, life is just, it gets, without humor, life gets boring and stale, right? Humor spices things up a little bit, right? It's all good. Now I'm noticing he's released a few of his stock accounts. The numbers are down a little bit. Come on, dude. I'm a computer genius. I could, listen, if I wanted to be, I've said this before, I'll say it again. If I wanted to be the internet super troll guru, dude, I would smoke you. I've got VPNs and I've got everything I need, bro. I'll put it to you that way. And I've got the smarts to do it. But you want to know something? I'm not that type of person. Just because I know how to do something stupid like that doesn't mean I have the heart to do it, and doesn't mean I'm going to waste my time doing it. And by the way, well, I'm not going to say that. It's really, really dark now. Wanted to walk past that guy. There's a guy just hanging out there on the corner. He was walking and he stopped. I think he's still back there looking at my camera. I'm using my front camera and screen as a rear view mirror. That way you can see if someone's following you, right? There we go. There's the aerial view, right? All right, folks, before we get on out of here, and again, get your questions, comments, and concerns in the chat. We'll be going off the air in about 5 to 7 minutes. Later on tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, another episode of Bedtime Stories with Eli will be coming out. I've got Bedtime Stories with Eli scheduled through Monday. I'll be recording a new batch of bedtime stories tomorrow, and they will continue throughout the rest of the week. So, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I record 5 of them at a time, and then maybe add one or two, out of sequence videos, you know, just some impromptu videos, kind of like the Manosphere one I did earlier today. So I'm gonna continue to try to, at least for another month or so, put out a bedtime story with Eli every single day. And I'll tell you, where I got this idea from. You have channels like the Strong Successful Male channel that does one or two pieces of content every single day from his car. It's just him and the camera. Just like with me, it's me and the camera. The difference with me is I record in higher quality. He records at 1080p 30. I record at 4K 60. And I actually use a boom microphone. And I do it from my bedroom. And I have some good lighting and all that. And the sound quality is a little bit better. But no, his quality is decent, right? But I got the idea from him and other creators that are putting out stories and putting out videos regarding my niche, which is coaching and helping people, right? Every single day. You put out content every single day. 1 to 2 pieces. And at some point, you're going to trigger the YouTube algorithm. The Strong Successful Male channel has over 140K subs now. They've been around for 2 years. Maybe they were honking at me. It's all good. And no, I like the guy. Yeah, some of the things I don't agree with that he says. Sometimes I feel he's angry and bitter towards women, but for the most part, he's pretty fair. He's a good guy. He's like, I think he's 44. He's like 4 years younger than me. And his quality is okay, but like I said, my quality, is top notch. So I know if I continue, with this pattern, that's what's going to take my channel to the level where his is at. I've actually been gaining some subscribers lately. And these are authentic subscribers. So that's pretty good. I've grown by 100 subscribers. And this video went semi-viral earlier today. Or, triggered the YouTube algorithm with suggested videos or through suggested videos. So look what's happening. Anyone can do this, folks, but you got to work. You got to work. I'll tell you, there are days, before I wrap this up, there are days where the amount of effort I've put in and the consistency I've kept going for days and weeks, right? And even over a month now, there are days where I feel like I'm going to die, right? Right? No, not that crazy, but I'm that exhausted. I'm like, I just need to take a break. And I'm like, no, I got to get this out. I got to keep the momentum going. I push myself. You guys want to grow on YouTube? You guys want to get your business going on the internet, wherever you're at? Okay? You got to keep pushing through when it hurts. If it's not hurting, it's not good enough. Let me repeat that again. If it's not hurting, it's not good enough. Oh, they actually, I think, added some more lights earlier today. The problem is there's a little, walkway that is lit up typically, but it hasn't been lit up this year, and we're literally, less than 6 days away from Christmas. Second. There we go. Oh my God, that's 49ers. That's cool. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. Oh, that's sweet. Holy Moses. Look at that. SF. Even though they're in Santa Clara, we're still called San Francisco. That makes my day right there. That's badass, man. That's cool. All right. Wow. That's pretty high tech right there. All right, folks. Actually, there's a light. Oh my God, are those LEDs? They've got LEDs up here now. That's why you could look at this is in the dark. I can just, come over here under these LEDs. And this is great. Look at this. This is great. This is perfect. I could sit here and go another hour if I wanted to, but I'm not. All right, folks. I want to thank you all for your continued support and patronage. Thank you for the birthday wishes yesterday. Thank you to all that viewed the video earlier today regarding the Manosphere. Part 1. Part 2 is coming tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific, and it's going to be even better than the first one. It's shorter and better, okay? So don't forget to check that out. Like I said, another bedtime stories with Eli's coming up shortly after this video here within a few hours at, if you're watching live, that is. If you're watching the replay, then, it's a replay. But at 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific, bedtime stories with Eli. And just a lot more coming soon. So keep it locked here to the Coach Eli Elias Melas channel. With that being said, I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Have yourselves a great one, and we'll see you next time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. Possibly. I may possibly stream in the afternoon again, so keep it locked here and find out. Take care, everyone. Good night.